Hi guys, there is significant drama going on in the teen mom world right now. This is an emergency teen mom update and we need to discuss. Okay, so Kailyn Lowry's world has exploded in drama this week and it seems like a secret breakup has been revealed. So quick backstory on Kailyn Lowry for those who may need it. Kailyn has 7 children, guys. She is originally from Pennsylvania, where she was featured on 16 and Pregnant years and years ago. She originally was with Joe, had their son Isaac. Then she met Javi, who works in the military while she was working at the mall. Javi and Kail actually got married in 2012, had their son Lincoln, and then split in 2015. Kailyn then had 2 kids with her college situationship, Chris. That ended terribly, to be honest. Then she fell in love with someone that she called her hot neighbor, Elijah. They had 3 kids, 1 boy and twins, a boy and a girl. And until recently, everyone thought that Elijah was her endgame. It looked like they were engaged even. And by the way, Kailyn quit Teen Mom and is now a popular podcaster. She has a podcast called Barely Famous and also one called Coffee Convos with Lindsay Chrisley and one called Karma and Chaos. So lots of podcasting going on. In March-ish, gossip sites were reporting that there were some rumors that her and Elijah split up because of something that happened on a cruise, but nothing was really addressed or confirmed publicly, and it seemed like, honestly, a bit far-fetched, honestly, because he had a lot to lose, so why? So I actually thought it's probably not true. We also know that Javi decided to relocate to Virginia Beach. He had actually appeared on her podcast to talk about how they figured out what was going to happen with their son Lincoln while they lived in different states. Javi also got married and bought a house there since then, so lots of action. Well, yesterday, all of a sudden, and I think after some type of custody dispute, allegedly, Javi went on an extreme rant about Kailyn like we have never seen before and started just blasting her business all over the internet. He was crying. It was a whole scene. I personally think Javi is probably the best of her baby daddies, to be honest, but things have taken a serious turn. Among other things, he alluded to the fact that Elijah and Kailyn were no longer together and that allegedly some guy had moved on with her very quickly, and that guy's name is Isaac. Yes, same as her oldest son, who she showed up to Lincoln's soccer practice with 40 minutes late. Anyways, that was what he was saying. He thinks it's possible that the new guy, who he apparently knows through mutual friends in Pennsylvania, could be moving in after only a few short months. Honestly, it has been a hot second, and the public didn't even know that Kailyn and Elijah weren't together anymore. So he's judging her hard here, and mainly for exposing the kids to yet another guy. He said, "I don't care that she has a new boyfriend. I care that I'm being told that he is moving, allegedly, close to the vicinity or the same house as Kail. I'm sure he's had sleepovers. We're adults. It's mind-blowing to me that a mother could do this to her children, not even just Lincoln. Now I'm speaking as a whole, all 7 of them." So if you're wondering how his co-parenting is going, not well, guys. He says it will never be okay because we do not respect someone like Kail with those morals, with those actions. I do not respect someone like that. Just because I keep it civil and just because I can say hello to you at a sporting event does not mean I respect you, nor do I want Lauren and Kail to have a relationship. This is why we will never co-parent. Lauren and I will never co-parent with her. He also validates that Chris, the other the father of two of her other sons, had been telling the truth the whole time. Chris had been speaking out on kind of confusing rants against Kail for a long time, but his communication skills or style, in my opinion, is somewhat bad, so it wasn't really coming across well, and perhaps clouded by how their relationship ended. Anyways, Chris is now vindicated and announcing it on Instagram for the world. He is happy about this. And the only response from Kail at this time is, well, this, in my opinion, a little bit of shade, a reference to the one time she told a producer that Javi was trying to hook up in the Wawa parking lot. Behold, Wawa. I should say, honestly, this is devastating. I'm always rooting for Kail, and I thought Elijah was her forever after or happy ever after. I honestly did. This all blows my mind. I also thought, Kail and Javi just did a podcast where it looked so peachy. Poor Lincoln is all I have to say. Having a parent move away, his stepfather left, and I'm assuming kids at school can Google this stuff. This is just not good for him. And the Kail and Javi saga continues. And I remember there was a time where I thought maybe they were going to date again. He probably is the best of her baby daddies, in my opinion. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. But not only that, there is another breakup we need to talk about. Taylor and Cory apparently have broken up after 8 years and 2 kids together. 8 years. 8 years. Also thought they were endgame. Taylor had been very vocal about wanting a ring, wanting to be married, and did not understand why it was taking years and years to get that. They had just started building a house actually, but according to reports, only his name was on the deed. Cory has been, on a Taylor-less vacation in Bali with Nelson. I thought maybe they were doing challenge stuff or something, but maybe not, who knows. And Taylor has been with her girls. Cory went on X or Twitter on a rant, basically calling everyone miserable and saying that they were going through stuff for a long time, stuff behind closed doors, and he says he didn't cheat. Although he admitted a long time ago he did, but that was years ago. He also said, sit behind a computer and prey on people's weak moments instead of having compassion and an understanding we are human too. It's easy to comment on somebody's issues when y'all need to look in the mirror. Anyways, Cory is reading way too many comments. Of course people are mean on the internet. They would pick apart anything, like how you decorated a living room, anything. So he also has been posting this type of content in Bali with like Drake lyrics, the cryptic, grade A breakup post. That being said, Taylor did warn him that she wasn't going to wait forever for a ring. But he seems to be saying there were problems and things were not as they appeared. Again, social media is such a facade. And Mackenzie, well, the poor girl was going through it. As we know, she was like super pregnant. Her legs swelled up so badly that she said she couldn't even walk. She felt awful, but the first doctor she saw was dismissing her symptoms. So she got a second opinion at a different hospital, and she was there for a while. And we just learned that she did give birth to twin girls, and the names have been getting like a interesting reception. She said, welcome to the world, Jakari Angie Hall and Jamaica Angela Hall, both named after our moms, the most beautiful ladies who mean everything to us. Born 31st, 31 and a half weeks, 5 pounds and 5.4 pounds, both 17 inches long, and oh so beautiful. Mom and Dad are over the moon and so happy. The cries we cried when we heard those first cries. We are so in love. And so there you have it. New parents, and it looks like there was one baby in an incubator, but they seem to be doing very, very well, and everyone's thrilled for them. But again, the names are getting dragged a little bit on the internet. People are asking how to pronounce it, etc. But it is what it is. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments about all this current drama with the Teen Mom cast. Bye, guys.